Hello and welcome. This is Alchemistexe, and this is the weekly update for April 29th. So it's the under the radar Othima job class change week. It wasn't in the monthly updates, but once the announcement came that his challenge board was coming back, that was, a big hint. And speaking of, if you haven't yet completed it, you can get him for free, as well as some nice enlightenment materials to help get him leveled up. Now, you're going to want to have him fully maxed out to do the job plus map. So if you're new, that's probably not going to be attainable yet, but he's fully farmable. So you can just get started on it and wait for a rerun. There's also a challenge board for a free memento because the story mode just added some more quests as well. And that's easy rewards for everyone. And then several others are rerunning as well. So you could get Spica or Glands, and then you still have another week to get Magnus. So, ooh, sorry. I'm a little bit off game right now. I got my first shot yesterday, and I'm feeling a little bit woozy, but that's okay. It's good to be vaccinated. Where was I? Okay, so let's talk about the Othima level. I guess it's Othima. I watched the movie, and they say Othima! It's kind of hard to get it out of my head from how I first started saying it when I was a newbie at the game. But for Othima's job plus it's a forced setup. You have to use him, and you're given a Seda and a Kagura. It's not. I don't think it's as bad as the other two. I had a few annoying RNG moments, but it didn't seem like it took nearly as much time as the other two. At least there was no veer evaded time to reset the map that I'd been doing for 5 minutes. None of that. It's just you maybe want to dodge a little bit, and I've seen very different clears in terms of positioning and even whether Othima was using his Sage job or his unique job. So definitely good to see some versatility there, and you don't have to do them all at once. So just clear it as many times as you need to before you have the pieces, and then you're good. There's also a trial stage. This one's kind of interesting. It's got waves that get progressively harder, and you could quit anytime. And you get these coins that you can get some good stuff in the shop, like elemental shards and some limited unit shards. I think one of the missions is bugged, though, because I cleared it without anyone dying, and I still didn't get the no deaths. And then I checked the other players' clears, and nobody had the no deaths, and that was a little suspicious. So I think it's just bugged. But it's 6 coins. So not a huge deal, and they'll probably fix it soon anyway. The quiz is back. That's easy robots, and then other than that, just some reruns. But there is one important thing to note in the rerun events. If you are looking to max out Dios, the final thing that you should need for that is in this mission. So they added it, now it's rerun. It should be pretty easy if you got fully enlightened units. So just pop Dios into your party and get that final 40 diagrams, and then you should be good. Unless you're like me and you're still farming out the pieces that take forever. But it's good to grab the time-limited things while you can. So even if you're far away from getting Dios mastered, I'd still grab those. But yeah, that's about it for the content overall. I did want to point out something in the shop that's going to be more relevant to the banner overview. But you can get these vouchers from a couple of the banners, and there's some pretty good stuff in here. And then given that it's the week where we have to use the discount ticket, I think that the banners that give these would be a good option to do if you are, say, not gunning for Othima's limited memento. In general, there's some rune sets that you can't get via farming the levels. Or if you just want to get an extra memento or something, there's decent stuff in here. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, right, the tower. I have a poll on Twitter because I'm just curious. I did not like the Negrito Tower at all. I finished it and got the gear that seems pretty good for 4 stars, but I did not enjoy it. And I'm curious to see if that's just my personal taste or if other people despised it as well, especially floor 7 and 9. So I made a poll on Twitter, and it'll be up for another 2 days. So there'll be a link in the description. But yeah, that is it for the content. So let's go take a look at the banners. Okay, so here we are at the banners. So the first two are paid, and I don't really recommend either of them. One is for units, one is for mementos. They both have like a guaranteed. You are guaranteed to get something limited, which is good, but I don't think the pool justifies it. So it's like not the worst paid banner, but not the best. If you're gonna do every single paid banner anyway, then I guess you're probably gonna do it. But for like kind of medium spenders and below, I just don't think it's worth it. And if you're on the fence, I would wait until Saturday, see what is offered there, because something better might come along. Then we have one of those cheap normal pool type things with units and mementos on it. This is not too bad if you have a lot of things that you want to round out. Like, I mean, in my case, that'd be mementos, but maybe there's normal pool units you still want to get. Not too bad. I would not recommend doing every single one of these steps because those gems will really add up. But a summon here and there, that could be kind of a good way to get the summoning urge out of your system. Then we have one of the two banners that I think are the most interesting this week. So this one is for units, and then the other one's going to be very similar except for mementos. So you're guaranteed a 5-star, and all non-collaboration 5-stars are in the pool. So you could get pretty much anything, and that's always kind of nice. You never know what you might get. A lot of times you don't get anything good, but having just that one guarantee is really, really nice because you can get over one of the hurdles of probability and avoid those, like doing 5-6 steps with like no 5-stars. You've seen me do it, so that's why I like guarantees. And then, so if you want units more than mementos, I recommend this one. And then I'll recommend the other one for people like me. But before we get to that, we have to look at this 9-step one. Unless you're like super hungry for shards of one of these units, like say you like really want to raise Lachina and you've got a fat stack of gems. Otherwise, I'd say it's not really worth it. Then we've got one where if you really want Holy Guard units and like lots and lots of their shards, then yeah, I guess do this, but I don't think it's worth the gems. It's there's a lot of really good units in this group, but they're also all normal pool, 3 shard a day farmable. They'll show up on unit selectors. So I don't think it's worth the cost. Then we have I don't recommend doing this one at all because if you want to do a normal pool 500 summon, the one with mementos in the pool I think is better. All right, then we have the one I mentioned before where it's the memento equivalent of the other one. So all the mementos are in the pool and you'll get one of the special vouchers. So yeah, I'm going to burn my discount ticket on this. Definitely good way to unload if you are looking to get rid of some discount tickets. Then we've got Othima's banner, and it's got his new limited memento as well as his old limited memento. They're both definitely good. Especially the VCR from the New Year's one is just great to have. You get auto health regen and jump +1, and anybody can equip it, so good times there. But I'd only really recommend doing this banner is if you really want that new one. And then more dupes of the old one would be just kind of a bonus. Then we got a rerun of some Easter stuff. Definitely good mementos all around. The Teona one is normal pool, so that's kind of a bummer. But it is good. And the Neko one is really good too. I have that memento, and I just don't really use her that much because she just got overshadowed by other units like Emil. And Minerva. The Minerva one is really good though, and Minerva is an amazing unit. So if you really, really wanted this memento and you missed your chance, then that it could be an opportunity if you're willing to spend the gems on it. But yeah, that is it for the banners. I definitely think the ones that give those vouchers are going to be the best way to go this week if you are just looking to get rid of some discount tickets or not spend a whole lot of gems. But yeah, so I'm going to do, I think, one step of that like gimmicky 500 one and then one step of the memento, and that's going to be it for the week. So yeah, let's get on to some summoning. All right, so let's start with this one and see what we get. Well, no downloading. So now the question is going to be, oh, we got yellow. Oh, and we got red. But will it be good? Hey, there's a memento in there, so that's just please don't be Victor's memento. Oh god. There was this week not too long ago where we got a bunch of free memento tickets just from different shops and stuff. And like I got like 2 Victors in that bunch and then 1 Old Vettel one. So yeah, I don't think memento tickets like me very much. Oh, here's a red. Hey, it's Teona. And here is that red one. Oh, nice. I do not have this max limit broken yet, so that is a good time. And I'm getting bored, so let's just skip the rest of it. I'm guessing that was the best thing on it, and it definitely was. But yeah, no, that's great. There's another copy of that VCR is great because there's a lot of twin-bladed users that can make use of it. But yeah, let's move on to the Memento 7 step. This is the one. Yeah, honestly, this is one of those weeks where if you had hoarded all of your discount tickets, it's definitely not bad. Sometimes the last week kind of sucks. So yeah, it's just kind of random, I guess. But I liked the one before with the very limited pool because yeah, being able to get Nina's Christmas memento that way was very nice. All right, first step, and well, only step. Question is, will there be anything good beyond the guarantee? I kind of doubt it. Oh, well, look at me. What a good time to be wrong. Oh, nice. That's definitely a win. I did not have that memento before, and I do like Yaris quite a bit. So yeah, this was definitely nice. But can it get nicer? And then not really. I mean, I guess maybe the VCR is good for that. I was a little tempted to transmute Ryui, but I chose not to. But who knows? Maybe I'll get her in the future, and then she'll be set with her memento. She does seem like a pretty cool unit. Just like having a good, strong dark missile unit, can't go wrong with that. Given that my favorite unit in the game is a dark missile unit, who's also a magic unit. Okay, I think that was it for reds, unless one of these changes. But yeah, no, I'm pretty satisfied already, though. Getting Yaris's limited memento is pretty sweet. I will look forward to getting her all maxed out. Because I usually, if they're like contingent on a limited memento, then I might not max their gate 6. Unless it's to clear some really hard content or something. Yeah, and then I have to think about how to use that voucher as well. But yeah, that is it for the weekly update. I hope all of you who summon have good luck as well, and I will see you all next time.